the soil, or the fungal activity in the soil that gives you the scent. So once you know that, you can go anywhere. Go to a forest. Take some of that black duff that's in the forest and smell it. What does it smell like? Foresty. Right? That's slightly more acidic. When you go to a deciduous forest, you take the soil, it's a different smell. So when you're doing your vegetable garden, your farms, you have hundreds of acres, thousands of acres, or just a little backyard, it's the same thing. You learn how to smell that soil. So when we would go when we were farming, we would pick up that soil and smell it. We would know what to put in there in order to make it right. We had no labs, $1,000 microscopes, and all of that stuff. None of our forefathers did. They all inherently knew by using those techniques. This is like, we're not making cookies today. If you want to chew on this, you're welcome. So, anyways, so what we're doing here is kind of showing you the different types of soils and then what can happen to it. I made these already previous because I figured our talk isn't that long, so I wouldn't have that much time to start from scratch. So the first, you can type it in.
Oh no, I'm back here with some of the close-ups on the screen over here.
First, if you try to take your soil and make a ribbon, and it's doing this, where you can actually make a ribbon.
Gumby.
Huh?
Gumby.
Gumby. And you can actually, I'm going to put this aside, make a ring out of this and it won't hardly fall apart. That usually means that that soil is really dense, has a lot of clay, has a lot of silt. And to start growing in there, it's very tricky. There's lots of farms who have very clay soil. It's tricky. The farmer knows, I hope, when not to get on that soil. So we have a strange world going on today. Our world used to be, you did things according to the seasons. We have a world, I have a landscape construction company. I mean, my guys are supposed to work 40 hours a week, and that's it, and no matter rain or shine, that's how it works. Well, this is so unnatural, because no farmer in the old days would work his land when it's pissing down rain. Are you nuts? And all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you just work 40 hours. It's like, folks, get a grip on life here. It doesn't work according to your stupid clock. About that. I mean, I've been in landscapes. I've never been in a landscape yet that I had to review from somebody else that I thought was done correctly. And that's not saying that there's nobody out there that can do it correctly. It's just, this has been taught the wrong way, or they simply, didn't have somebody to tell them, well, this office unit is going to work. I pulled trees out of the ground with their bowls and tack that were just dripping water. And so what happens in a normal landscape, you get your house built, the contractors drive around for 6 months to a year, to pack the soil, paint gets spilled, a little bit of gas gets spilled. And then the landscape comes in, the budget is almost gone, so they scrape it, and there's a couple of inches are being laid in. They lay that lawn, they take a jackhammer, they dig some holes for the slightly, inch and a half caliber trees or so, and throw beauty bark on it. Whoa. And then they get paid and they run. And then you are left with the crap. Because the bark, of course, is going to yank the nitrogen, the little bit that's there, out of the ground, because it comes from fir trees and pine trees. Then the trees are sitting in hard pan with most of their roots, so they start immediately having problems. And what happens on planet Earth? Survival of the fittest. So when the planet gets diseased, what happens? Every bug in the universe is going to attack it. You get diseases. Chemical company goes, great! Now they need our stuff because they've got diseases. You put those diseases there by doing the wrong practices. Wrong practices, you get wrong results. Right practices, you get right results. And I'm going like, you know, the worms they're amazing. Like I have a crew, I love my crew, they work hard, but I put these things guys in the ground, they never take sick leave, never take holiday, don't pay vacations, you know, and they just keep rocking and rolling. They are the bomb. I'm serious, guys.
And then, of course, there's a great book by Gary Larson called There's a Hair in My Dirt. And it's a really, really great book. It's a great book for kids because it kind of gets them into the...
It's really because it's the worm story, what the worms are doing on the ground. And it's one way of teaching children. I've given lots of talks in many schools, and I always use it. And they're always excited because it brings them somewhere they wouldn't have gone. And it makes them understand more in a very playful way. So this is pretty much what we do. I think we wrapped it up.
I got a 504.